You know, as you zone in, and you immediately see the gaping hole in the roof. We've got to fix that first, right? And look at the floor of the bedroom area on top. It's just a building site. Max deserves a nice bedroom, right? Surely. Don't you think, Azar?
Update out?
Oh, yeah. 1.0's out, as you can tell. Azar, good morning. Thank you for the bits. Dougie, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I know, Cheeky, yeah. But you know what people are like? People are still saying words like unalived themselves and stuff because of some rumour of a potential demonetisation tactic. You know what I mean, though, right? Right. So yeah, what I think we do today is, I think we finish the roof, and then we'll maybe look at building, like, if I was to build a raid bunker, where would I build it? See, the best place would have been there, but somebody built a weevil farm, right where the best place for... Oh, I could maybe do it on that... No, that's a spider rock, isn't it? That shit is so jarring, isn't it? And unnecessary. The Thunderdome, yeah. I wonder if I clear the root away from a lot of these grass things, like clear those bits away, whether or not they don't regrow. I don't think I ever confirmed or denied whether that was the case on the last game. Don't answer that if you know, of course. We'll work it out by doing, right? But yeah, we're in grounded. We've got 4 days. I'd like to get this week, this bedroom a bit finished. I'd also like to, yeah, we'll maybe do some story stuff this week. Chaz, good morning. Satan, good afternoon. I'd have been here sooner, but I had an awesome playlist on Spotify and lost track of time. Was it children's TV themes from the 80s by any chance? Alright, there's the first bit of breakfast anyway before the weevil farm starts collecting victims. Let's go grab this arrow and we'll get started. I wonder if I move the weevil farm, but I kind of don't want to move the weevil farm. It's taken a lot of effort to get it this far. And it's working. I'll go bring the sap in, because I think sap might be the one thing we need. It was good, but it wasn't that good. Oh shit, there's no sap in these sap collectors. Well, we might have to go for an away mission. Now, I want you all to be very mature and honest with your response to my next question, because I need some feedback. Am I right in saying that the base,
just looking, I promise,
without any overhang, looks a bit like a willy with a very tiny helmet? It seems to be lacking width at the top. Is it true there's playlists on Spotify that have just like 12 songs from the same artist? What, they're all released at the same time?
You're preparing for my test. It'd be so boring if you die right away.
Please don't attack me now. Ooh, she's not far away though, so maybe the raid bunker idea needs to be acted on sooner rather than later. I'm just fantasizing about a willy with a helmet smaller than the... I've got a decision to make on this upstairs. See, one thing I could do, Paula, good morning, is I could get rid of the stem walkways and fill those in with pebble and then build out again for the walkway.
Ah, another week of enjoying this wonderful person, both visually and audibly. The wit, the charm, the multiple slap forehead deaths. Ah yes, it kinda makes a Monday all the better.
No. How about you 1 week, Halkyrion, just decide to be nice to me? It don't take much. Right, let's get some breakfast cooking, and then I think we're heading out to go and find some Clover. Do you think we would ever admit that you're right in anything? It was Eric that said it, Chaz. Are you going to look Eric in the eye and say that he's wrong? Eric's never wrong. Sorry, I just took a sip of coffee. I feel all better now. It won't happen again. Just be nice. I don't know why I'm cooking food up. I just realised I got the fridge last week and it's absolutely full of food that's not going off. Lovely. I suppose I'll get some more berry leather processing though while we're waiting. How many berries do we have? 1. What the fuck? Something really big in my face there. Okay, let's get all this leather drying. Let's finish the roof. First job. I need sap. I need clover. Actually, I think I might just need sap to finish the roof. Ugh. Would anybody be that opposed to not a building stream per se, but a stream that might involve a lot of building? I've got a lot to do in this game. Early access, right? Apparently, how much did they say there's maybe a third of the game in or something? But I can't see an end coming anywhere anytime soon because of the sheer amount of shit there is to do. Right, let's eat some of this.
First class barbecue right here.
Lovely. And then, let's go find some sap. Actually, I can tell how much sap I need. I need 34 sap. Yeah, right, where's my map? Resource finder, find me some sap. I want the really big sap things, don't I? See, there's loads of it around here. But I want one of the big, substantial, you know? The sun is actually going down. Let me go see if I can find one of the dingle-dangly sap things. I'll sleep as soon as I can as well, because that means that I can get the sap from the sap collectors that refill every morning or whatever. I was getting the kid up. Did I hear my name? Possibly Azar, but I've already forgotten what I was talking about. So let's just assume it was something very insulting and damning. Along until I'll carry on switch his coffee for beer today. I reckon there's already enough in his cup. He's talking about his least favourite people. Greens? I might have set off a bit early. Yeah, let's go back and sleep. Map size, that's it, Kelly, yes. Yeah, I was asking, and you as well, Kelly, right? I'm sure you're aware of the roadmap just like he is. There is, I think, a third of the game in or something. Just remember, my people bailed your people out in both world wars. You're Russian. There's a little bit of Doomhaus lore to add on to there. It's going to be a wait, cheeky. I'm sadly out of beer. Yeah, just skip that phase. Something like that. I think we can zoom out, you can see the full thing. Of course, yes, sorry. That's a good way of saying it, actually. At least in terms of map size, there's all of whatever content there is out here to do. And I can't see an end in sight to the current gameplay. Because there's just so much to do and I'm up for it.
You need to earn every second you spend in my park.
Please say this isn't the attack now, though. If it is, we're going to learn about the turrets. Is she attacking? Shit, make some ammo. Okay, calm. Yep, she's coming. Is there anything flying? Yeah, there's a butterfly. Right in the turret. I've got 36 bullets. Butterfly, come round here and attack. I can't let the butterfly attack from the side. Look how powerful the turret is. Is it attacking? Or is it stuck in the wall? If it wants to get stuck in the wall, I'm fine with that. I don't want it to shoot though, because it will start damaging all of my stuff. Maybe I can get it to come round here. Stop being stuck in the wall! Unless I can shoot it, maybe. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's damaging the base, look. No, because I can't have it damage all of my guns, can I? Please don't shoot. I'm fine with this. There seems to be pathing stuff that needs working out a little bit. It's going to be able to see me and it's going to cast, isn't it? They do like a projectile to butterflies, like a mist or something.
Great. That's what I wanted.
Okay, that was surprisingly easy. Just walked up and delivered some ladybug parts. I'll take the butterfly parts as well. That's cool.
Looking. I promise you can run, but you can't hide.
The beeping Dougie is the raids. So the company from the first game, the Ominent Technologies, they were working in this park on the technology necessary to be able to ride insects. But they've been attacked by some lady called the Mysterious Stranger who is mind controlling bugs and sending them at Ominent and me by extension. So the beeping is the device that's mind controlling them, and it's why they glow purple. They've got these like receivers on their heads. So there was a little bit of damage, but only to one of the upper pebble wall bits. I feel like I got off very lightly there. Anything else damaged? I'm not going to be able to get out and repair that thing though, am I? Also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to loop the butterfly that's like trapped in the wall, unless I can do it here. There we go. A blue butterfly chunk. Ugh. What do you mean I'm mind-controlling bugs and causing a ruckus, Chaz? I've never once misbehaved in my life. Right, ladybug parts, put them away. Good. And that means that now I'm no longer under attack. I can go and sleep. And we'll go get the sap in. Because I need sap. Tons and tons of sap.
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr.
So we can finish the build. This might be the last night's sleep. Under the stars. Lovely. You know, I'll take that. It's weird that I turned predictions off and now, right before the point where I am no longer dying to raids. It's a shame. Poor old Team 1. Okay, right, breakfast.
Some first-class
It'd be nice if you
right
could
here.
sort by order of which is the closest to go off. Okay, finishing the roof, I need just sap, I think, at this point.
Make a killing.
I might need some weed stems as well, but I'm going to go over to the sap collectors and see if they've refreshed. You, sir, good morning. You're causing a problem. And now you've already damaged me lava, my aphid walls. You are not an aphid, contrary to popular belief. Right, sap collectors, be full, be full. Give me 5 each. It's not quite 5 each, but... Oh, it is. No, it isn't. Is it? 3 each. Shit, it's better than nothing. Has the sap gathered on the... No. I wish, in the resource analyzer thing, you could specify what you want it to find. Like, if I want it to find sap, I don't want it to populate my map with the little bits that are like on the edge of walls and stuff. I want it to populate it with the big dingle-dangling testicle amount ones. And it's the same for insects. Like, I'd rather it didn't populate the map with egg sacs that have a chance of getting what I want. I'd rather it said, if you want a ladybird forehead, then you need to come here, because that's where the full ladybirds are. Right, might have to call Bear in for some ladybird farming. Why can't I do that? I could at least put the sap in now. Maybe it's not structurally sound. Same for that one. This one is though. Right, how much more sap is that now? Sap 21, weed stem 6, clover leaves 8. The clover leaves I have. My base looks like a small-headed penis. I only see the big dangly testicle stuff. Where are we going with this, Paula? Speak your mind. Alright, cheeky, don't look. Let's have our first death of the day. That's my question to you. Right, I'm not going to let it hit me at all. We're just going to full block everything. Because even in full tier 2 armour, these are still one-shots. Right, break your block. Stop being adorable. I wouldn't mind a stun, but I need to kill these for... I need to kill these for ladybug parts to repair the gear. Ow, fucking hell, that's a big block. Right, 50%. And it's healed. 50% again. Right, big hit on its weak points, the legs. Woof. Fucking hell. That attack's so strong. It fully bypasses block. That like shoulder barge thing that they do. Right, I'm going to head over to the other side of the Billy Hog stand because that's where I think I can find myself some testicles. Alright, mate, I heard if we go over there, there's a large supply of mushrooms. And it's safe and enclosed so that nothing will attack you if you head over there. Go tell your friends. All you can eat. Should encourage that. It was a bit over the top last week. Right. Sap. How many did I say I needed? 21. Remember that number. 20. Have I got sap on me? Oh, I have. Does that number go down? No. So, what's 21 minus 4? I need 17. Did wonder where all my recent headaches were coming from. It turns out some prick is poking my forehead with a toothpick. It's not a toothpick, it's a mosquito beak. I don't like saying that. You know what? You can go. Go tell all your friends to... Yeah. One day I'll make a ladybird farming device. But that day is not today. Right, there's no testicle bits, but there is just general sap. And I suppose the more of this I get, the better. That's 5 of 21, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11. This is just a man counting at this point. Now Mr. Beast got famous. He'd release like 15-hour videos of him just counting. Ooh, wait, what's in there? How have I not seen that? Is that just full of quartz? Okay, I need Bear for this. Bear! Bear, meet me down here in 10 minutes.
Woo!
I reckon
Let's go.
he did it in less.
Look at you. Look at you.
Okay, just pat Bear on an angle. Right. What a guy. That is a big chunk of marble as well. Sturdy quartzite. This is the stone you need to upgrade your armour. Is it armour for quartzite, or is it marble for armour? I'm only 300 hours into this series. There's Bear. Bear, good morning, good afternoon. Also,
Later, critter.
you're fine, you can go back. Bear, good afternoon. Where's the testicles? I don't want to be running around grabbing it this way this whole time. 13. This to make it 14. Good morning. Late night? You'll have been at work, I assume, right? Okay, I might not need a testicle. I know where there is one, but I don't think I'm going to need it in the end. 15, 16, 17, 18... Let me just check something. I knocked the camera earlier. I don't want to find out I've been sat off-centre this whole time. Heaven forbid. That'll do, won't it? Will that do? That'll do. While the ads are on and people are missing this scintillating content of a man walking around counting while picking up sludge. 19... There we go, one more. Come on, game. Oh, I am thinking of going wider at the top, though. This whole penis thing's bothering me. I can't think of another way to spice it up without widening the... There's one. That's what I was looking for, look.
I promise.
Hello? Why are you hostile? Oh, because you're hostile, I see. Just killing aphids. Why are the ants angry? I'll grab this, then this is going to be more than enough and we can go back. That's the goal in the near future. That might be the first thing I do once I've got the build done. Surely that's not going to be taken out of context. Good. Let them take it out of context. It's in the eye of the beholder, right? Right, 27. We can go home now. Finish the roof. Oh, I need some sticks, don't I? Shit. Bear! I need you again. I really thought the next pet that I'd get in this game was a ladybug. Bear. Maybe I don't go for that because it's right outside a pretty major ant's nest. I don't know how many sticks I need. Not many. Any idea when the next genuine question this time, instead of joking about the people coming in and begging for it. Does anybody know when the next update is actually coming out? Because I wouldn't mind some update to some control issues and stuff. Not that I'm desperate for any more content. Go on, Bear. Bear, are you going to let him laugh at you like that? Get him. Tomorrow? Is it actually? Is there another update coming out tomorrow? What is it, like a bug fixing patch and stuff? Excuse the bug thing. You sure you're not just skipping over it, the lady? Oh, maybe. I'm assuming that I'm going to find out whatever the next mount is on the next story mission. I wonder, do I go to the dustbin today? Do you fancy a raid today? Not a raid, but some exploration today. I've got so much stuff to do, I can't work out what order to do it in. Good one. There is content as well. I fancy it. Do you know what I've always wanted in a grounded game? Rain. That would be so... you have to build bases that can sustain against the weather. And if there's a rain... You could even make it part of the main story. If it rains... just areas of the garden are flooded for a bit. Yeah, I'd be up for it. It'd be top, wouldn't it? You have to build really strong roofs on your base because you want to... and you have to build slightly up away from low areas. Don't build in crevices and stuff because... Oh, that would be it. It would be devastated is the word, yeah. Maybe even recover drowned bug corpses. Yeah. It's nice to see my weevil farm is working. Look at it. It's a great success. Go on, lads. Get yourselves in there. I'll come and deal with you later. Yeah, but you wouldn't even have to make it be like a random thing. Just have it so that, like, as one of the story missions or something, is the characters being well aware that there's a storm coming or something, and to, like, Sloan would tell you to get to high ground because there's going to be some devastating weather coming. Yeah. And areas of the yard would otherwise be accessible, would just be puddles.
Didn't even need instructions.
Finish you, finish you, finish you. Just let me turn this on so I know which ones need attention. That one. That's that done. Oh shit, am I missing? Something needed here, sap. Something needed here, sap. Here, sap. And one weed stem. Ah, there's actually sap needed in quite a few. This one. This one. One fucking weed stem and then the roof's finally on. Hey, this is going to look good though. I'm suddenly feeling this. Yeah, I don't know what the sound the weevils make is. It sounds familiar,
Just
but
looking, I promise. We could bottle that up and make it.
they've added a lot of character to what is otherwise a very ugly little insect. Hey! Somebody's been swinging a sword around in here and damaged all the walls. It basically says there's no plans for updating keybind functionality, but also notes Obsidian are aware of players' unhappy feedback and could potentially address it in the winter 2025 update. That would be a shame if they didn't update it, though. The reason you can't rebind the controls, just for everybody that might not have been aware of my gripe, you can't rebind the controls on the buggy. You can rebind sprint and stuff, but I can't rebind sprint on the other half of the gameplay, so it feels like it's an oversight, which I would be surprised if they didn't address. But it might go in the very tiny patch notes as opposed to, you know what I mean? That doesn't sound like some major effort that's going to go into changing how rebinding works or whatever. It's just a, oh shit, we forgot to add this to the list. Okay, let's take all these up, finish the roof. Do I build a bunker today? Do you know what, I might actually go and investigate the bin. Do you fancy going on a bit of exploration? There's so much to do. I should, Gwynblade, yeah, I should. I always forget to do stuff like that. Sometimes I fall into the trap of thinking that an issue like this is so... Well, obviously people are going to mention that I forget that I can go and do it myself. And unlike dogpiling on whatever, me saying, yeah, would help. I did rebind the Omni-Tool key. That thing was fucking annoying on the default setting. Yes! I think most people that have come in and talked about the Omni-Tool have agreed the same, Malkarion, so I'd be surprised if that didn't get changed. Train, welcome to the stream. No, I finished it last week. True. Died with an arrow up his ass. Are you still saying ass? Trim's leaving the country. Right. I got the weed stem, but forgot to actually finish the roof. It's done. We ready? No, wait, which one was it? This one. The roof is complete. But what do I do about the bedroom part? Because what I wanted this to be is, I wanted this to be the big area that I use to make cozy when the time comes, assuming that is going to make its way in. So maybe what I do is, because once zip lines are unlocked, I'm hoping to be able to build a big vertical tower and use it as like a staging area again for zip lines all over the place. But if they aren't in yet, do I build up here, assuming that they are going to get put in at some point? There's been another update for My Summer Car Aqua. What, today? I know there was one like 2 weeks ago or something. Aqua, good evening. Well, let's move all this stuff out of the way. Okay, so if I was to... How do I want this to be set out? I kind of want the bedroom to be not open to the elements for the upcoming rain update that we can pray for. Can I fit 2 walls in here? Yeah. So if I have those walls there, then we move the bed. Has there actually... Aqua, I was asking, has there actually been another My Summer Car update in the last week? Oh, I forgot about this.
Clover and out. Get it? Clover and out is a pun on the phrase over and out, the classic radio sign-off. The joke swaps over with Clover tying it directly to the game's plant theme. It works because players instantly recognize the radio lingo but are amused by the bug-sized twist, turning a mundane plant into a dramatic send-off. The humor comes from mixing serious Calm's jargon with silly, everyday foliage.
Calms.
Don't forget that Stubble pre-records his streams Shamrock 1.
True. Calms? Has Siri gone all RP? Calms, sign-offs. What's going on? So maybe I have like a bedroom like this, right? Drayton, thank you for the bits. And then this is like the smaller end of the bedroom. And then we have... But maybe we don't have them like this. We'll have the ones that have... No, these.
I wonder if it will do it again if I say sign off.
That's never been a thing before. Surely would have noticed that up to this point, given how many times people tell me to fuck off. Or is it maybe the hyphen that's causing it? Siri, become a royal. You go and mention royalty, and Kitten walks in as well. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Right, I'm gonna go get loads of sticks. Don't say fuck off.
Maybe, let's try fuck off.
It could say fuck off, but it can't say sign off. Alright, let's go get Bear. I need to go get some sticks. Good afternoon. We're building. I'm building. I might go to the dustbin after I've finished.
You're riding with me now. Yeah.
But I don't know whether I want to. I've got so many like projects and stuff I need to do.
Yeah, boy. Slammed it.
Alright, Bear. Let's load up. I don't want to go down that way. There's spiders. Tell you where there is a lot.
My heart is pumping.
Is it just some hotfix stuff, Aqua? Gotcha. There's not like a big long list of patch notes or anything. There was a rumour, everybody, just for a split second there, of a My Summer Car update. But don't worry, we're all safe. Just got home. Kitten was out last night. We slept under a bridge. Reckless behaviour. Give me the tufts. Alright, that's 9 on Bear. I'm kind of glad, actually, Aqua. I need a reason to not desperately want to go back and play My Summer Car, because I'm still very much in that mode now. Fixed issues with an alternator and starter hot wiring. Fixed AI boat waypoints. Fixed Katiska logic getting stuck when trying to catch non-existent fish. Alternator and starter hot wiring. I mean, that's definitely a hotfix thing, right? But AI boat waypoints. Oh, meaning like cats and stuff that's out of the water. I see. You should feel ashamed for accusing me of being under a bridge. Why? Think of all the stuff we accuse Trim of week on week. Woke up and with 15 minutes Theo had fallen, threw up, and there was blood either in or with the throw-up, so I spent all morning in A&E, and then I had an appointment for mental health bullshit right after. Shit. So what did they think was wrong with Theo?
Didn't even need instructions.
Hello, yes, I am the accused. You are not kidding. I'm down to go for a drive again. Can't believe I missed those streams. See, that's the thing about My Summer Car. Everybody sits and they're real proud thinking that they don't like the game, but then when it's gone, people now will pretend that they actually don't like the My Summer Car streams, but they're not. Deep down, there's some, you know, Stockholm syndrome, Helsinki syndrome. Maybe we build the roof up like this. Shaggy Dan, good morning. And then I can maybe build like a table and chairs and some sickening rubbish. I can't wait for my winter car. I never pretended to not like my summer car. I love it. Shaggy Dan, how are we? What you think could be wrong? He hit his face. So it was just a bump, yeah? He either bit his tongue or his lip or something. He had a crash. So I'm eating yum-yums and trying to keep my shit together because it's been one hell of a fucking morning, I bet. Glad he's alright though. Well, you've signed right into home furnishings, which I think is right up your strahazza, right? Hate it or love it. We all hate it, that's true. Yeah, I'm excited for my winter car. I just like, if everybody turned to me and said, Stubbler, play my summer car again after fucking Pacific Drive, I'd be like, oh, go on then, yeah. But I know that I probably shouldn't. I don't want to grow to the point of hating that game. It's been pretty good. I do need a lot more weed stems.
Buggy gotta work on that cardio.
I do also think that I could. Now I've realised just how sort of light the requirements are to beat the amateur rally. I reckon I could probably knock it off pretty quickly on a second attempt. I figured he was fine, but Towns wanted to take him to hospital because we couldn't confirm the blood was from his mouth. Was from his mouth or in his stomach. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not worth the risk, right? Especially when you can just go to the doctor at no cost or whatever. Made an ass of myself over the weekend on stream. Why? What happened, Shaggy Dan? Everybody click Shaggy Dan's name, by the way, and give him a follow. Everybody that streams in this awful chat right now, and Trim and Cheeky, etc. I ain't following shit. There you go, Shaggy Dan. Even more good news. Right. Bear, stay down there. Isn't that what streaming is? Apparently there's other options, Cheeky. We just haven't found them yet. Well, they're actually flush with the wall, are they? That's fine. Bear, good effort. Right, how does that look? It is the desired effect that I was going for. What if I made some pillars that went up the sides to try and sort of separate that area? Would these look good or shoot? I'm assuming I can't get them like right in flush. I don't have time to watch more streamers. I have a 9 to 5. Disgusting. But maybe I'll leave this entrance, so this part open. Because the idea of coming out of the bedroom and walking out here, deep breath. Oh, the lovely view. But this doesn't fix my problem with the penis with a tiny head issue. What a way to make a living. He's just getting by. It's all taking and no giving. Why are you on my front page under streams we think you'd like? Twitch is on drugs. Yeah, what are working hours for if not streams? Okay. Do I fix this? It's a big job, and I'm afraid of a big job. Constipated. So here's my thing. I'm stuck up Max's ass at the moment. Max, turn around. So here's my issue with the base, he says as he tabs out by accident and just closes a bunch of shit. Look, I like the top, I like the basic design, but what I don't like is the fact that the entire castle, like this roof area, doesn't overhang, so it makes it look a bit like, and I've been calling it for those that wasn't here, a willy with a tiny helmet. My solution to this problem would be to remove... See my curse guy. My solution to the problem would be to remove this paneling, or these boards, replace them with... Yeah, tall Pizza Hut, exactly. Then I would replace them with pebbles, like a pebble walkway, then put this walkway on the outside. So it would have like an overhang, and a bit more definition to the outside. Does that make sense? But it wouldn't even be that big a job, would it? It does look like a keep, but I think it'd look better if it looked like... if it had that. Would it be that big a job? As long as the rocks at the bottom works, then you're fine. Yeah. I just... It's just visually, that's the only thing. Somebody I had personal beef with showed up in a stream together and I ignored them for 4 hours until they did a super personal jab at me and I lost my shit since we're drinking on a Saturday night. Shit. What, so somebody spent 4 hours badgering you trying to get a reaction out of you? What? Seems a little bit desperate on their part, doesn't it? I'm doing it. That sucks, genuinely. I don't get how people have the energy to snipe at people online. It's some people's entire life, isn't it? And they get kudos and social status from it. It's just a strange thing to do. I always think, if you try taking jabs at someone online, all it does is just reflect badly on you. And if you can't see that, then you're just chopping yourself over and over and over and over again, right? It's such a weird thing to do. Yeah, like Trim does, look. Trim's a good example. The repeating pattern on the walls annoys me unreasonably much. Yeah. I wonder if they might add at some point a little bit more definition to the pebbles. Right, let me see how much it would actually cost me to do this. Can I get over this? Who built this fucking fence here? Bear, you're not going to block me from getting around there as well, are you? Right, Bear, go to the nest.
See you, little fella.
Yeah, if they're getting personal, I don't blame you, Shaggy Dan, at all. Right, let me build. Let's see what this looks like. Because this would have to be replaced, wouldn't it? Would that take the entire roof down? Oh, this is a big job. How would I do this? It would have to be with the building pieces, wouldn't it? These are foundational stuff. It would have to be with these. Somebody tell me I'm making a bad decision. I've never been one to shy away from big building projects, but this one might be a bit too... No, it's not going to be that big, is it? hate it. But we're going to replace it with the wooden boards on the outside. It just avoids the Little Willy syndrome. Because I can't think of another way to get definition. So we would then put these here. Right? And then obviously remove this. So this would be the walkway going forward. Oh, decisions. Let's see what it looks like from a distance. Because I think having the overhang would look better. I need to build one side, don't I? So I'd replace this curved bit, obviously, and this curved bit would then be out here, which would then get replaced by the wooden version of it. I need to build one side and a corner, don't I? Because I just think it looks better with some definition at the top. But I aren't sure. Have I still left a lot of shit down there to pick up? Holy fucking idiot, Jesus. That could have been bad. Definitely helps if you don't fall off by accident. Alright, kitten, I'll demonstrate it for you. Oh! I'm setting myself up for a building project. If I don't do it now, it's going to drive me insane, and I'm going to end up doing it in the future. But I don't want to go out and find rocks for the entire rest of the stream. You know what? You know what? You know what? That is not a job for today. It's a job that's going to get done eventually, but not today. I need to put it a bit further down. We're friends with your streamer friend and a former mod, so not totally random, and knew what notes to press since we used to game for 12 hours on a Saturday sometimes. Shit. I honestly don't think you made a fool of yourself, Shaggy Dan, if that's what you was, as you were saying on your way into this. I think no matter how much you bite at somebody that's trying to be a dickhead, they're the dickhead, right?
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Sothan, welcome to the stream. I have bitten off a rod. I have almost set myself far too much work to do. I'm going to walk back from the edge. Tell you what, though, while it's night, this would be a good time to work out how to light this base. Let's put a few sconces. As in wall lights, not print out. One there. And then copy that over to here. Line it up with the base of that there. That's a couple of sprigs. I'll go get some sprigs if that's what I'm going to need. I also need some water as well, but we're going to use this night time to work out how to better light the upstairs. I actually kind of like this lower section because it isn't overly lit, right? This is going to sound very wanky, but just go with me. The areas that aren't lit have a certain shadow to them, which creates quite a pleasant and cosy contrast. Rate that on a wankiness scale of 1 to 10. I'm giving it a 14.
Now that's fresh.
Let's go repair this while we're out. I don't want my weevils getting hurt.
Walk around in the dark like an idiot.
I don't know why this keeps getting damaged. I think one of the reasons is that it attracts so many weevils that the weevils attract mites, and while the mites are like running around and smashing up the weevils, it damages a lot of the exterior stuff. Alright lads, what are we doing? There's a real meeting of minds going on here. Are you coming in, friend? You're more than welcome. There's plenty of mushrooms for everybody. Treat yourselves. Do they actually eat them? This is just a pig pen, isn't it? It's just a scaled down pen. But look up, right. Here's why. Wouldn't it look better if there was an overhang? It would, wouldn't it? It just looks too... It looks too uniform. Whenever I make bases, I don't usually just make like a box. You might have noticed in games. I don't just make like a real basic shape. I always end up, well, I don't like to, it's not by design, but I always end up going wild and there's a lot of definition to things. But in building this castle as sturdy as possible, I've made a box. At least on the outside. What did I go out to find? I went for sprigs, didn't I? It might not be the base that we finish the game in, but I want it to be... I'm hoping to live in it for the rest of the game. But it's just looking a bit of a box at the moment, you know? Right, pick up all of these. I could use to get Bear for this. Bear! I need a pack mule.
Come on over here.
I'm sorry to call you that, but you are good at it. Carry all them, please. A platform off the side for a sundial could make it asymmetrical. You know when people say, oh, men only want one thing? It's actually more than one. That's a reductive statement.
No more room unless I store things in its mouth.
They want sundials,
No, too much.
gazebos, hot tubs, and underground lighthouses, in my experience. It's disgusting. I'm more than that. Beer and cute women to give it to her. I swear, Alkiron, you live in like 1620s Germany. And a houseboat, yeah, of course. Right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so maybe Alkiron does fit that setting. But the rest of us... Ooh, that's a bit dark at the back. Then again, I think the best way to fix this would be to... Do I have like a... Would be, of course, a bedside cabinet. Fucking stupid game. And then on that, do I have a lamp? I actually don't have a lamp. Shit. But I think the lighting in here should be asymmetrical from this point forward as well. Have I got a... Yeah, let's make a vase. Look at that. Lovely. How is that an invalid surface grounded? You on drugs? Or is this a floor vase? Yeah, it is. Let's put it down here. Nice waste of clay. How could I not? I don't want a rug, do I? Is this one I can put on here? No. Game! Maybe I'm going to unlock more stuff as we go. I don't like this pine tiki stuff very much, I must admit. Then we'll put one of these back here. We'll have the lighting asymmetrical. Thinking about it, building a base that looks like a Viking ship seems like it'd be unique and interesting. No, because one of the kids from down the street would break into the park and just kick it over, so I've got to blend into this, to the environment. Could have a bug mount on the wall. Oh, would that be creepy? Or a stuffed aphid. A stuffed weevil. Can I go up on here? I'm very surprised you can't put stuff up there. That's a oh, I can't. It has to be right at the back, though. Motherfucker, you just made a Japanese castle. That's true. But the original idea was to incorporate it into the rock that I built it on. Let's see if it stands out. I also lit it up as well, so it shines like a beacon at night. Alright, yeah. I think if anybody shows up, they're going to... Yeah, I'm doomed. Do I have a chair? I usually build stuff on a chair really early in survival games, but I don't. I've got this stupid thing, but I don't want to use it. What does the rug look like? We're having a rug. I might treat myself. Snap to grid. Left control. Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't need to snap to the grid that harsh. Okay, we're going to have to line this up by eye, or intentionally have it wonky. Is that lined up? That is. This is stupid. I could build an underground lighthouse at Alkirian. I'm sure I would be strongly. People have strongly suggested it. Right, there's some silk rope, lovely. So with a limited amount of decorations, we've made a start. Does that do anything for me? For those that remember the first playthrough, there was a system called coziness, which worked a bit like the rested thing from Valheim. Where the cozier your base was, the more things you had that increased coziness, the better the quality of the buff you got from sleeping. We're having a picture. I don't think I've got many picture things though.
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
I don't like how that's kind of clipping into the bed though. In fact, I think we moved the bed in this instance, right? Slide it back a bit. That was forwards W, Burke. Yeah, that's ugly, isn't it? Why? Why, game? I'll just move it over here. Then pick it up and move it over here. Adam, Adam, welcome to the stream. What do you mean it requires a wall? What do you think this is? I don't know, actually. Tiger Fist, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Tiger Kid? Good afternoon. I don't know if it's going to be my permanent base, to be honest. I don't, like... If there was to expand out the base, the map, I think it wouldn't be a terribly... Like, it's not bad north-south, right? But, yeah, I don't know whether I would relocate in the future, but obviously I don't know anything about upcoming patches or anything, so... Can't really speak to what's coming. But I would be happy with it to start with, at least. Let's put this up here just for somewhere to put it. Placing things on walls is difficult because all of the walls have actual textures that you need to account for. Look, you can't just place it flat, which is annoying. Oh. I'm trying to figure out another base in the southeastern area. Shall I put that there to remind everybody to not bitch about it too much?
Just looking, I promise.
Worm? I never thought about what worms would be like in this. Probably appropriate, yeah. Yeah, I was saying that, Tiger. I made a joke the other day about, I bet everybody's first base is right outside the ranger station at the start. I think like 75% of people in chat said, yeah, mine was. It's a worm for the early bird because it's the early bird catches the... To sign worms tonight. I mean, maybe. To be honest, though, we absolutely need to cane Scholarmans. Mina and I for Nax. But we could play some after, maybe. Well, let's not put that word out as if it's going to happen, because we'll end up getting pressured by people like Augur, you know the type. Let's make one of every. Do you know what I might do? Let's put... Oh, fucking hell, I need sprigs and pebbles and stuff. I fancy putting my first sword up on the wall. I hope so, Adam, yeah. Imagine. It'd be like that, Fucking hell, I can't remember the name of the franchise. What are you doing carrying out? I forgot, Bear. I completely forgot. Give me those.
Roadster of the bug world.
I can't get up there, can I? Because you can't fit up the stairs. Give me them, Bear. What's the franchise with with Marcus and Dom and Cole and Xbox 2006? I had Mad World on the trailer. How am I forgetting this? The Xbox franchise. Big, bulky fucking characters. I've completely forgotten why I was bringing it up now. Jesus. Like, one of the most... Like, I'm going to say this, Gwynblade. Gears of War, Sothan. Yes. I nearly said iconic then. But one of the, like, biggest, like, that literally used as an icon for the Xbox.
That hit the spot.
What was I saying that about? How did I lead into this? I got so caught up on it, I forgot. Bulky and Xbox can only mean one thing, yeah. Gears of War. I'll tell you why I remembered it. The worms, it would be like, there's a particular level in one of the latter Gears of War games where you are essentially following a massive burrowing worm through underground, through the tunnels that it leaves behind. A worm in this game would be like that. I should sleep, shouldn't I? Don't let Augur play the worms update. He'll manage a game over in a game without one. Yeah. He'll manage to wipe. Alright, let's sleep. Oh, I was going out for Pebbles, wasn't I? Hey, when I sleep, look, it literally says early access on the screen so people can stop saying this game doesn't seem to have a great deal to it.
See you, little fella.
Right, what did I need? 2 sprigs, 2 pebbles, and then I'm going to hang my first sword, and then I've got a little sort of basic bedroom set up that does need work. What did I say? I've forgotten already. Stone and sprigs. Well, the sprigs have grown outside. I'll go get some fresh breakfast as well. In fact, let's feed let's feed breakfast. Hello, little fellas. Anybody in? No. Good. Pebbles. Are we going back to KCD now? Ah, Pebbles. Worked out the other day that I've been to summon Bear. I've been holding the X key. Even though KCD was how long ago now? A couple of months. Maybe rest in peace, Pebble the horse. I think you'll find Pebbles the horse survived. He's going to show up in the next game. The worst fact about gaming in 2025 that I've learned is that some people trade Pebbles in for a horse that's slightly faster or has a slightly bigger carry capacity. The depravity, honestly. Did I get enough I don't think I got enough pebbles. I'll go get just a couple more. I think I needed... Or was it 2 that I needed? I might be alright. Let's get my... If I've still got it, my original sword. We're going to honour it. Where is it? There. Pretty much done with the first act, whatever you call it. Still need to finish some of the... Alright, I'm going to be careful what I read, but yeah. I think I might be playing whatever is currently in the game for months. I can only have a pebble at Oh! I've just realised what this means. Grounded 1 players, join with me. In a salute to the fallen. They know, don't they? They know. They know what they've done. I wish you were back in the game. I love that they put this in, yeah. They are aware, aren't they, that they'd made a big change. For those that don't know, by the way, they removed all of the tools. You used to have to make a hammer and use it to break stuff. You used to have to make a shovel. You used to have to make a wrench. You used to have to make an axe. But now, the quality of life smoothed over all of that, so you don't have to work on upgrading all of the separate tools and things. You just... It's all used under one, so they've honoured the OG hammer. Does that mean that... I guess they've had to put in a bunch of like axes and stuff that you're supposed to use as weapons to replace them. Okay, I think that's enough work on the base for today. So let's... I think we go... Well, I think it's time we... let's go to the dustbin. If you know any cool tips or hints or advice for the dustbin, now is the time for you to not mention them if possible. We're going to go in. This playthrough is completely blind, so if anybody has any help, alas, I can't take it. Even if it sounds like I'm asking for it. The Flintstone hammer. Yeah, the one from the past. Maybe, though, I could use... I could get some upgrades to the ladybug stuff. Let's use this whetstone to make armor plating. So brittle... Oh, this is for weapon upgrading, isn't it? Of course. So with those whetstones... I could get the bow upgraded. Can I upgrade this yet? No, I've only got one brittle plating. I wouldn't mind unlocking the ability to make brittle plating so I can upgrade all my armor. But we'll get the bow upgraded if I can. That's upgraded the bow to level 2, which gives it an extra 10% damage and durability, and we'll do another upgrade. Oh, that might have been wasteful. Your base is pretty cool. I suck at base building. Yeah, I like it inside, I just don't like it outside. Which is kind of the opposite of most survival games, right? Most survival games encourage you to build a really fancy base from the outside, but don't have enough stuff to put in it.
First-class barbecue right here.
But yeah, it's the opposite in this. Easy Green, good morning. We're off to a dustbin. Oh, let's put the mosquito... Actually, I'll use that mosquito face to repair my sword. Repair, 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 and repair. We'll go fill these and we'll get ready. We're off on a journey. I'm actually doing a story mission for the first time.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
So, the dustbin over to the southwest of the map apparently has a transmitter on top of it that the mysterious stranger, the girl that sends the orc attacks after me, is using for some nefarious purpose. Did I just do what I think I just did? I was supposed to fill these up and I just went and had a drink. Which rock are you on? I don't know if the rocks are named in the community, but it's the rock near the Burgle statue. I ended up fighting off an orc wave up it, and I realised very quickly that it's an extremely defensible position. So a cool tip is to pay a Sherpa thousands of dollars to do all the hard parts for you. I mean, that's backseating in a nutshell, right? You're essentially paying a Sherpa to just guide you around because you can't be... I didn't even realise. No wonder I've been stocking up on dandelion tufts because I've got an unlimited one. I must have accidentally looted a trinket. So if I equip that... Look, on the bottom right. I've got unlimited tufts. Hey, that's a top trinket, that. So whenever I need to use a tuft now... I did not realise. I've been looking for that. How did you know it existed? Alright, let's start prepping. I might have to go over to my old base just to get some water. I know Easy Green, but I was supposed to. Shit. If I unequip the trinket, let's test. Okay, so if I unequip the trinket, I have to... So it's probably still worth me carrying a few of these out with me, but if I'm jumping off an area, I need to remember to use this. Okay. So then I need to readjust my bars. I could also do to take some heals out with me. Yeah, we'll take 5 of the basic ones. Then... gas mask is probably going to be necessary at the dustbin because from my previous visits, everything in that area stinks. Figured it would be since I found it from the first grounded, otherwise they'd give us no fall damage. I hope they don't remove fall damage. It's actually one of the cooler parts of this game, the old sawing around. Okay. So, let's go over... What time is it? I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to go over to my old base, and I'm going to fill up my water stuff with my old water collectors, because I've been a bit too liberal with the water usage. You actually got it on day 1, Paul, yeah? Right, and then I might have the midstream break on the old base grounds, and then we'll head up the dustbin. We'll read the story mission as well. Yeah, apparently she's got some kind of transmitter up there that I need to interrupt in some way, so I imagine there's going to be a fat boss fight when I get up there. I hope so, anyway. If there is or isn't, please don't tell us. We're playing blind. Timmy, good morning. Every time Timmy joins, usually something exciting happens. Everybody brace yourselves. Timmy, hello.
Taste of nature.
Now's the time. Find me a cave fish. Oh, God. See, sometimes... Right, that's a good example. The 2 examples that I should use from this point forward. Sometimes I think, I've got this kind of, like, really long and might be a tedious goal that I fancy doing on stream, and I think, would people be up for me doing that? Would people fancy it? But the cave fish and the bales in my summer car are kind of proof, right, that I should stop worrying. If we spent 2 full weeks picking up bales in a shit mechanics simulator, or spent 3 weeks just walking in and out of hulls in Valheim, I don't think any of us have taste. Which is a good sign, I suppose. You can't be let down, right? Okay. This is my old base, but I'm going to go to the old water collector and I'm just going to fill my gubs. And then I'll probably have the midstream break here. And then we'll head out. See if we can turn off this transmitter. We'll have a story recap when we get there as well and see. I'm hoping that maybe these transmitters might turn the raids off in certain areas, because I think Sloan mentioned something about that. Right. I've been here in a while. Oh, look at all these supplies I could be taking advantage of if I wasn't shit at grounded. Okay. I'm going to leave you in good hands. I will be back in 2 minutes. Then we're going to the dustbin. Timmy, you're in charge. Make sure everybody behaves.
Moist. Spam.
your animals. So you are. Cheeky, Chaz. Thank you for the bits. Has that been a pleasant sound to exist around? 3, 2, 1. What's in this can? Scumbags. Right, I'm taking you to a dustbin. Okay. We've still got the rested buff. I've got heals. I've got bandages. I've got pig iron. I've got all pig iron. Cheeky says cream soda. Bear says Pepsi Max. Azar says ginger beer. Polo says Professor Peppy. Alkirion says Diet Coke. Shaggy Dan says Professor Peppy. I'm still up on water.
That hit the spot.
Lovely. Easy Green says Fizzy Orange. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Okay, right. The goal. The mission is called Signals and Stashes. The Stranger's Orc transmitters allow her to control remote-controlled enemies throughout the park. They must be hacked. Now, there's one at the picnic table. I've reached it, but I've not hacked it yet. I'm going to go for the one at the garbage can, because I've kind of explored the picnic table. I want to see if I hack this thing. I'm probably going to have to fight an absolute motherload of bullshit. But I've never once stepped foot anywhere near the garbage can thing yet, so we're going to go there first. Let's see what supplies there are up there. Satan says dandelion and burdock. The answer the answer is... Azar, you're a bastard. I'm going to go speak to Sloane and get a little bit of a recap on what she says about this transmitter. If I can disable the transmitter and stop the orc raids from the southern part of the yard, the park I should say, that would be good. Okay, let me go speak to Sloane. She did mention something about the transmitters, but it's been so long since I did this part of the mission that it would probably be worth me speaking to her. Right, everybody behave, put your pants on, we're speaking to her high up.
Hack enough of those transmitters and we can use a mixer device to shut down her army in this area. So cool.
Wait, hack the transmitters and then we can use a mixer. So maybe I get the location of a mixer. I actually know where there is one, don't I? Under the big skateboard. Can we talk about something else?
You must have some questions.
I do.
How can I help you?
Is there anything here that could help? Right, first off, who is the stranger?
Listen, I signed a brutal NDA to get this job, but I will tell you as much as I can.
Well, I'm asking, who is the stranger?
We're not sure. It could be a rival tech company trying to sabotage our latest breakthroughs.
The way she talks, though, it sounds like she's a youth, right? So why is Ominent angry at her?
We're a science company, not an army. We're playing defense here.
You say that, but why is she using orc technology?
Ominent remote control. We invented it. She stole it from us.
Okay. Tell me about the mixers.
Shortly after the invaders started causing mayhem, we discovered that Dr. Tully's experimental devices could disrupt her signals.
Oh, so they're not just stores of science in this game. Wait, you stole his experiments?
Stole? No, Dr. Tully gladly shared his research with us.
So why didn't you use it?
Well, the modified orc signals also have the ability to disrupt the mixer device. Lose-lose situation, really?
Mm-hmm.
In order to operate it, we needed to greatly lower the intensity of the orc signals.
Okay, something else.
Anything else?
You know what? No. Right. We're working with Ominent on this one. We need to go to the garbage can and hack the signal. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to collect some sprigs, and I'm also going to go after a bit of... Clover. And we can build a bedroll, maybe, if I get halfway up and I start to get a bit scared. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Lovely. Clover on the way to the dustbin. Clovers are on wet earth, some here. Perfect. So you think. Yeah, I'd begrudgingly working with Ominent. I'm not terribly happy with it, given the problems Director Schmechter caused in the last game. Am I right in thinking, people that played Grounded 1, that the the Omninant, we were a failed experiment in shrinking, and we were due to be destroyed. Like, they shrunk us down and then struggled to do something about it. So we were set to be destroyed. Like, they were just going to kill off the teenagers and hope that nobody realised they were gone for some reason. And it was a rogue scientist within Omninant that decided that they needed to get a word through to Tully. So put all 4 teenagers in like a little case and threw it over the fence. And just hoped that these tiny teenagers could find tiny Dr. Tully and work something out. And that was the story of the first game. That's correct. And once all that information came out, Omninant, I think, was about to go bust, so I went under new leadership, and that's who Sloan is, to try and fix their public appearance, their reputation, I think. She's like the new face of Omninant to try and humanise them a little bit. They wanted to save you and happened to find Tully. And you happened to find Tully where they dropped you. So they threw us into Tully's yard. Just assuming it was the one place where because Omninant had tons of experiments in Tully's yard, didn't they? So that would that not be the worst place? If they were just throwing us away to save us, that would be the worst place possible to send us, right? Because Omninant had, obviously, Director Schmechter was there, and all of the Omninant scientists that went to go and try and investigate Tully, they were all there. I always read it as they wanted us to find Tully and get the information from him. The intro to this game, they pinned everything on Director Schmechter, yeah. Well, here we are. This place looks like it stinks. Every time I've even gone close to this place, I've been poisoned.
Just looking, I promise.
Up there is a transmitter that will at least stop the mysterious stranger from causing problems, and might even disable the orc attacks if we could work towards it. I don't know how to get in it, or what it looks like in there, but I'm going to put on my gas mask.
Take your best shot, Bugs.
I suppose we work our way in. Maybe it would benefit me to get rid of all of the smelly stuff. Yeah, cockroaches are going to be the order of the day, aren't they? They just picked the spot they could get you to. It was a couple low-level lab techs. You can see why I would think it, though, right? Because they were sending you into the fray. Does that get rid of the smelly stuff? If it's just like any trash can at a park, it's going to be disgusting. Yeah, imagine. Some raw science somewhere. Cockroaches. Well, luckily cockroaches aren't hostile. Oh, is this our entrance? I bet it is. You know what, though? We're not going for it. I want to find this raw science. Let's see if we can eke out as much stuff from below as possible, because I might find myself a
Just looking, I promise.
A molar. Yeah, there's the molar scanner going off. Director Schmechter should have been investigated by Inspector Gadget. I never made the connection. I suppose that was somewhat similar to the stuff they were playing on, right? You haven't seen Texas cockroaches if you think they're not hostile. At least not the ones in wherever this is set. Yeah, they're not, though, for some reason. The cockroaches bite. Can't imagine what an insect would do if it doesn't bite, unless it's got a stinger. Well, we've got another molar. That's 2. What do I want? I kind of want hunger and thirst drain. But do I go for max health? Or max mutation? Hey, speaking of which... Could I... I suppose I just keep cardio fan. I was thinking, is there maybe something that can protect me against the stink, but I don't suppose there is. Tully is Inspector Gadget and Schmector is Claw. Is Claw a character from Inspector Gadget? I feel such an outsider when people talk about kids' TV. It's Gwynblade's fault. Oh shit, hello. Growing up with somebody with a brother 6 years your senior, you tend to have your eye on, like, by the time I was old enough to be watching this stuff, I was watching whatever he was watching, which was like the Terminator and stuff. It's more the Texan ones always fly in your face like a small, dirty brown helicopter. Ugh.
Just looking, I promise.
What's that? Oh, is it a scrunched up piece of notepaper? Look. I never actually got the raw science that was advertised to me at the other side, did I? Let's go underneath. He's the bad guy. Yeah, as a result, I don't get any of these cultural references. And we didn't have a lot of money when I was very, very young, so most of the cartoons I watched was from like the 60s. I think this does actually get rid of the stink, doesn't it? Oh, it's orange peel, isn't it? Disgusting. So can I get up from underneath? It looked like I have to climb around the outside of the bag. No, we can get up. I want that gum. Give me that gum. I think that stick up yonder is the only way. I wonder if I eat enough rotten food, maybe it'll give me a, like... Because if you eat enough mints, like fresh mints, you get a mutation that makes you immune to sizzle. If you eat enough spicy mints, or whatever, you get one that makes you immune to frost. I wonder if I eat a bunch of rotten food, whether it'll give me a mutation that makes me resistant to gas. Nobody answer. If you know, or hint or anything. Yeah, I think it's that stick isn't it, over there. Let me just check if there's. I want to see if there's something under here. Although if there was a molar, it would have pinged by now, right? You know, I'm going to set up a tiny little bedroll and we'll sleep until morning. I don't want to be doing this in the night time. A sick to your stomach mutation. Yeah, but it gets your immune system up, right? See my logic? If I eat cheese, then I'm definitely not becoming immune to... that's true, I suppose. The more you eat something you're allergic to, it doesn't work that you just become immune to it, right? Should I build a bed on the orange peel? No, it's actually toxic. Okay, I think this is my way across. Let's maybe build... I guess the raw science is somewhere up the dustbin. Let's build over here on this corner because it feels safe. If your molar's pinging, you should get a root canal. Bedroll, bedroll, bedroll.
Didn't even need instructions.
Cume wiggles.
Cume. Series on fucking drugs today, I swear. Can I be a massive bitch? I kind of want to go home and sleep. No, we're sleeping here. I just need to wait until it's time. I don't get why Siri can't pronounce shit today.
Come.
He's got a real C-U-M is pronounced cume, and C-U-M-E is pronounced cum. Yeah, and Siri had a real Tory accent this morning. Or earlier in the stream, I should say. Trim managed to make it say... What did he say? Off instead of off. Right. Okay. 10 minutes, 10 in-game minutes, which is mere seconds. Then we can sleep and go. Siri is in the... What does in the sauce mean? You ready?
Hang on. Come get a burger before sign off.
Then it pronounces burger and come correctly and says sign off. The best one is when Siri tries to pronounce the avocado emoji. Alright, let's sleep tomorrow. Try to take a bit easier. Okay, I'm going to lose the well-rested buff. But it's not the end of the world. I'm going to be hungry. That's fine. Just have a bit of jerky, and then I'm going to drink.
Now that's fresh.
Right. As the sun's rising, it's time for us to enter the dustbin. Where we belong. I could eat a lot of this food, couldn't I? But it's all rotten. Spoiled meat, rotten food. I do miss how 6 o'clock it was sunny. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think it's kind of nice seeing the sun come up, right? Like, you missed half of the sunrise of the previous game. And this is treacherous, actually. Okay, we're in. I'm climbing up along the inside of... Where's the raw science that I can hear?
Just looking, I promise.
Maybe we have to drop down from above. First thing, on the banana. Let me do this for... There's some as well.
Science!
Oh, yeah, the good stuff.
And there was some up here, I think. Or was it down there? It's on that leaf, wasn't it? No, where was it? Inside. There. Okay, into the hot dog thing.
Science!
Do you know this art style reminds me? Get a load of this bit of information I learned this morning and I frightened myself with. Cuphead, the video game, is 8 years old. I couldn't fathom that. That's fucked. How's that happened? I hated you for mentioning that. Nice, true. How's that happened? It's 2017. Okay, up or down, I wonder. Those of you that have never played the game before, somebody make the decision. Up or down? I'm only listening to people that haven't played the game before. Wait, down is probably something secret. Southern says up. It's older than Red Dead 2 trim, yeah. You know what? I'm ignoring all advice and going down. Because I think it just gets me this. These are all going to fall, surely. I've successfully collected none of those. Never mind. So then you were right. Final Fantasy 20 hits the 20th... Is that 20? 10. Hits the 25th anniversary next year. Shit. Ugh. WoW's 20 years old now. GTA San Andreas, 20 years old. Half-Life 2, 20 years old. I don't like it. So I can stop using letters in here, please. It's a trick to make you break that knowing it was going to fall. Yeah. Ooh, there's another tooth up here as well. What is that meant to be? Is that... That looks like graffiti. Oh, it's scratched, isn't it? Is it scratches? Oh, some stain or other. What do you think, Eric?
Good morning.
Eric, good morning. I'm climbing. We're off to the top of the dustbin, Eric. Something's up here. A transmitter that I need to transmit. Up here? Yeah. Oh, the glow-in-the-dark stickers. Okay, a gas mask is necessary up here, it would appear. Eric, thank you for the bits. This way? This way. I need to hack a transmitter. It might reveal a mixer in the south and then a mixer in the north. What's that sound? There's something orc related. Is that a orc butterfly, maybe? How do I get up even higher? Maybe I just climb up these things to the left. We'll do a full circle just in case. What is that? Warning, flammable, use with caution. Do you know what this looks like, British people? It doesn't look like a firecracker or whatever it's meant to be. It looks like the licorice dynamite dibber things that we used to eat as kids. What do you call them? It's a trash bin. It is, Eric. And it stinks. Oh, I found it, whatever it was. No, not bangers. What were they called? The sherbet trim. Like a dib-dab, but it was in a tube. And it had just a bit of black licorice that you just... And you'd get the sherbet out like that. And it was really dusty. That's what it reminds me of more than a banger or a cracker or a firework, as it evidently is. I forgot the name of them. Surely they had a name, them things. Right, we're at the top. Something's skittering around. Don't die up here, that would be awful. Especially because I dropped my gas mask. Is that what they were called? The sherbet fountain? Oh, it's just cockroaches, that's fine. Right, there's old apples, old cans. Can I get right down into it, I wonder? Get the spicy char-chars. Yeah, they were the same colour and same shape, weren't they? Wow, you can get deep into this. What can I hear? Something sounds huge. There's a cockroach stuck in there, apparently. I'm going to get rid of all of this just so I get rid of the toxic clouds, if that works. Damn, look at the view.
Science!
My science? I like it raw.
Hey, can I see if that's
Let's
Tutley's
look at it,
house?
I promise.
I think it is. I need to go up higher, don't I? I need to get back up there. Why didn't I just go up through the building and look out of the... You are an idiot. Why didn't I just fucking walk back up the trading facility and look out of the window that I started... Okay, we'll do that in the future. A zip line to here, Eric, could be amazing. I've not unlocked zip lines yet, but I'm hoping to. Don't, if you know, please don't tell me whether you can unlock them or not unlock them or whatever. Please. You could say that's a good view. Oh, trim. Right, getting the gun as well. The zip line. Yeah, I can't wait for it though. But I am kind of worried. Oh shh! That's a boss.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Orc stink bug. I'm gonna have to think of a way to cheese that. Because on this difficulty, that thing's a one-shot. Let me go and poke it. You go poke it. Thirsty now. Can I even drink with a gas mask?
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
Didn't even have a trinket. I've just noticed. Okay. Anything down here? There's a molar somewhere. Old cork, old plate. Ooh, okay. I've only just got up here, Tiger King. I've got a lot of exploring to do first, right? Sour candies as well. Gum, brains, as Eric calls it. You play on the easiest difficulty with God mode on. That's what you like, right? So many cockroaches. I just... That's modern gaming, Eric, yeah. Just read what other people think about it and base your opinions on how many upvotes the post that was slating it got on Twitter and Reddit. Statue unveiling ceremony like no other. These aren't going to be good spots though if this stuff respawns to farm this shit, but as far as I am in the game, I can't actually unlock Can't upgrade my gun. There's something serious. Could I get maybe a level lower? So where's this tooth? It's supposed to be right here. Oh, it's there. How did I miss that? It was hidden behind this paper. Right, I'm going to have to face the big one. Okay, what's that unlocked? I've got 2. Yeah, consumable stack size is probably the best. I'm going for it. Yeah, zipline up here would be top. Do you know what I'm worried about though? I'm worried that they're opting against ziplines in favour of the mount system. But I'd much rather zip across a dangerous map than just fly over it where there's no danger, right? My gas mask might be about to break. Did I bring the stuff that's necessary to repair it? Almost confirm I didn't. Fuck. Right. Oh, it's found me. Okay, just run from it. Just run from it. Can I get up there, maybe? Where did it go? Is it stuck? My gas mask's about to break, though. And I don't want to trigger this in case there's some boss that comes. Okay, I've got it stuck, haven't I? Shit. But you can guarantee it'll find me first. Right. I might have to go get another gas mask. I don't remember fighting that stink bug. I think it didn't spawn. So it's not necessary for the quest, I wonder. There it is. Look. Are you actually stuck? I hope this isn't necessary for the quest. Oh! Hello, yes. Right, gas mask's about to break. Shit, that hurt. Heal, 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 and relax. Be calm. Gas mask. No, gas mask! Shit. I did get some good hits. He's nearly dead, actually. Alright, I'll kill it like this. Something's wrong with its spawn position, right? There it goes. Do you reckon I can get the loot from it? Because I don't think I've killed many stink bugs. Give me the loot.
Don't make them like I used to.
Shit, shit. No, stop that!
Doomhaus chopped chicky giggled.
That was fucking that was really tight. I bet I was 0.1 second away from getting out of the poison and being able to float away. Fucking hell. Where's my bag, though? Okay, my bag oh, my bag landed down there, though, but I need a gas mask to go and get it. And my gas mask's broken. Okay, I'm going to have to go back to base and repair the gas mask. Shit. And I had my bow equipped. You only keep the weapon you had equipped. The drop was great, yeah, it was. It was like a swan dive, wasn't it? I half expected there to be no impact when I hit the floor. What did it say I needed? I need crude rope and gnat fuzz. And there's some gnats. Maybe we don't have to go all the way home for this. Right. Piss off. My little shit. Okay, you. Yeah, I didn't die to the fall damage. I died to my gas mask breaking. So as I was jumping out of the dustbin, my gas mask broke, leading to me taking the major damage from the poison, the toxin, and that killed me as I was flying out of the dustbin. Right, so I just need some crude rope now. 1 crude rope, so I need to grab... That was a powerful death, though. 14. Well, we don't do predictions for this game anymore, so but yeah, that would have been a shitty way to lose some channel points. Be poisoned to death before yeah. If I'd have made it out, I'd have been able to coast down. Okay, so now I should have those things I need to repair. That, lovely. Gas masks back on. Back to go and get our gear. Lovely. 12, good afternoon. Thank you. Okay, we did kill the big bastard up top though, right? So I can go back in. Many people here are Team 2 in spirit. Good. Wait, no. Has it fallen under the map? Oh, it actually has fallen under the map. Use the game repair feature to recover the backpack. Lovely. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's going to cost me a little bit of time, that. But it's fine. Fucking weevil walking into the poison. So for those that don't know, when you use the game, there's a game repair feature in case this happens, where it teleports your backpack to the starting area, so you have to go and collect it from there. So I'll just go run over and grab it. And then we'll go back. Straight back. We're going to hack this transmitter and see what's going on up there. Trin's ass has delivered us a feather. Thanks, Trin's ass. I want to make crow feather roofs. Remember how good the base looked previously with a crow feather roof in the old game? Back when I actually had a proper building instead of a small helmet. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. And for the kind words. Should really be using Bear to go back and collect this, but I don't like travelling on the mount. I'm happy to use them for the reuses, but as of now, the idea of just zipping around on... It's a bit like the Burning Crusade problem for me, I think. So good that it has this feature, though. Game repair feature. You could abuse it, and I'm sure a lot of people do. But... yeah. It's good that it's in the game, especially when it's in early access, right? The ability to just click of a button fix an issue. Because imagine how many people had rage quit if their entire game's
don't you go running off on me again.
Stuff up to this point was lost because it just fell under the map. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? I don't think that's ever... Like, imagine that in Valheim or something, where you've spent all of those resources and all of that time collecting a gear set only for it to just drop under the map. I suppose while I'm here, one benefit of having to run back for my bag.
Ah, that hit the spot.
I can refill these fucking things. Also, I can cook up some of the gnat meat that I got. What does it take to make a roasted spit? I should make one at the other base. The other area where I'm at the base of the bin. Dry grass chunks. There was a time when video games were sold completed, bugs or no. There was, and they were about 5% as complicated and as feature-rich as modern games, right? Yeah, it's to be expected, right, Tiger Fist? I had to use the bag repair a few times because my bag somehow ended up in an unfinished... You managed to fling your bag into the future. Good, right, let's go. Back to the dustbin. I wonder, while I'm here... I have a terrible shot, let's just not even try. Let's get some napfuls and take it with us. Fucking... Okay, we've got some napfuls and some raw meat. I don't need web fibre, I need normal plant fibre, and then I can repair the gas mask. I don't know whether I should be expecting a fight at the top of here, though. We played on thin ice back then and never knew it regarding shit video games. Yeah, we did. But we played games, not only were they a lot simpler than they are now and a lot easier to get right on a first attempt. Not saying that everyone did, of course. Hey, raw science. But we didn't have 3-hour compilations of people experiencing bugs that we haven't experienced ourselves. And if we did experience a bug, we'd already paid for the fucking thing, so we just played beyond it, right? You sound like a bunch of old men on a porch in rocking chairs talking about the old days. Hey, that's what I'm sat here trying to avoid, Easy Green. I'm defending modern video games. Not defending to a degree, but somewhat understanding. Sorry, I just realised there's a bit of raw science over here, so I'm going to go grab it.
Raw science!
Give me that pink goop.
We also didn't hold the industry to the standard of to its lowest possible standard either, right? Hello? No, give me that. Where's the remola? I'm ready and willing to get distracted on my way back. It's this way somewhere. You're a big old beaver, but that's fine. Come and fight me. Come out of there. Oh, it's there. I couldn't see it for the egg sacs. It's hard to see the type of chair with the blanket. Oh, listen here, Easy Green. I do not have a rocking chair. Come out of there, dickhead. Lunge at me or something.
That's got me.
You bitch. Oh, that hurt. Okay, let's... I kind of feel bad. Just a little bit, Trim. You'd have to use... get rid of the West Island Terrier off his lap to see a bit clearer.
Just looking, I promise.
Little bitch! Ow! Fucking halves my health.
Just enter the room.
Fuck these things. Right, straight back in. Time to go hack the thing at the top. Don't... I pressed the wrong button.
A little tight around the muscles.
Okay, the death's not going to rattle us. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. We're going to be calm. We're not going to have this turn into an absolute bamboozled remaining hour, because we've got to hack a transmitter. Straight back up. With a bit of luck, I've got no combat that I need to engage in.
I have tried and tried and tried coming back here and hope to see you have learned from us in the Valheim community to not cheese games, and yet here you are with a spider in a rock yet again, proving you haven't matured and not learned a thing. I will report back to my elders with this information at once.
The elders. Big skinny tree fellas there. Actually, there might be more than tree. Valheim community holds no sway over me now, Tiddles. Till it does when the Deep North comes out. Tiddles, good afternoon. I also didn't go and retrieve my bag from... Ooh, fresh apple.
Wish I had fries with that.
Apple and fries? Yeah, until the Deep North comes out and we have to go back. It's always wrong. Right, big lad died, didn't I? Did I loot it? don't think I did go and loot. No, because I was going to go and loot it when I got shit on, wasn't I? I mean, not even close to Easy Green. It's only been 3 years. We're still referencing shit from 2015 here. The Valheim community was like summer 2022. Nothing goes away in this place, unfortunately. Alright, more apple bits. Delicious. This is the arrows. So I can't go back and loot the stink book. Hopefully it had no loot on it that I needed for the quest. Trim, stop. My version of the joke was bad enough. We don't need another one. Shit, the corpse has gone. But as I said, he never knew it existed, so it's clearly not necessary for the quest. Right then. I hope this turns off... Is it back? What can I hear so loud? Also, what is that? Not a cherry. What can I hear? It's a spinner is a longer joke. It's not even one of the old ones, yeah. What was that, like 2018, I guess? No, 2019, I think, when they added spinners. Spinner. Right then. Look, the rest of the game is out there.
Just looking, I promise.
It's beautiful LOD format.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
I got a trinket earlier, by the way. Look at this. When I was chopping down dandelions, I must have random rolled a trinket. I've got the fluffy dandelion, which is an unlimited use dandelion tuft if you have the trinket equipped. Not bad. Right. Does this disable orc? It looks like something from Kerbal. It looks like a Science Junior. What's that on top? Oh, it's one of the old ASL devices from the first game, look. I miss them. I much prefer the little science hubs that were dotted around the yard than I do the like full ranger stations in this. Alright. If there's going to be a fight, 3's for bandages, 4 for heals. Everything's repaired, right? Yeah, okay. Pray for me I don't have to fight anything.
Get away with my stuff.
Nice. His transmitter is kaput. It was beaming a signal to a bunch of soldiers. I bet they're guarding treasure.
Pond.
Just looking, I promise.
Orc soldiers. That's over by the blueberries. Trying to think what might be the oldest joke now, and I can't think of anything other than you being Irish. Wash dish. Oh, pretty good. That's very early 2016. Shoot the moon. 2016. Alright. Are we ready?
Is the update out?
Siddles, thank you for the bits. So we've got another transmitter on top of the...
Little tight around the muscles.
on your head. We've got another transmitter to do at the picnic table. But I am kind of interested to see what's... So apparently it was transmitting to a bunch of... Is this maybe where the mixer is? Beyond the blueberries. My head muscles. I actually like the new way that they've made the dandelion tufts. Because before it used to have like a duration and it would wear down. But now it's one use per jump. So you can't spam them, but you can get like an unlimited... This is respawned. Mate, stop.
Did this place get hotter, or did I just enter the room?
No. That's disgusting. Burning.
Electrocute.
You're not human, Max, you're a teenager. Charge attack. Blocking bitch. He was going to leave me alone then. Fucking blocking bitch. What's the weak point on a bombardier beetle? It's ass. Got it. I like the blocking animation. Big orb weaver there. I don't want to bring that into the fight. That is what one good use of the dash. Do bombardier beetles do that in real life? I don't think I know what a bombardier beetle is. It's not something we have in this country. Ow! Well, I'll take some. A boiling. I got another version of the blistering boiler trinket. Does anybody want a blistering boiler trinket? I think I must have had them. I didn't even realise I was getting it. I looked earlier when I went out to farm some dandelion tufts and realised it was in my bag, so I assume it's just random roll from dandelion tufts. I'm not actually giving it out, Tiger King, unfortunately. I looked him up. This spray. Disgusting. Nature's awful. Okay, so this part of the yard, I don't know much about. If you don't grab them once, you kill that. If you don't grab them once you kill them, that boil. Yes, it does. Yeah. You have to loot quickly, right? Orc. So, am I about to fight Hugh? No, because orc soldiers, unless it's soldier ants.
That's fresh.
Does it mean the bee that she's got guarding the blueberries, maybe? Pre-cum, yeah. Or coom, or whatever it said earlier. Fuck hell, I might need to make another bedroll. Do I have the stuff to make one? I do. Okay, we'll make a bedroll over here. Is it over here in the blueberry area that it's sort of baited me towards? Yeah, it is, look. Ooh, do you know what that's made me think? You need blueberries really early in this game. Was I supposed to come here really early in the game, I wonder? Don't answer. And this was the game's, like, natural way of guiding you towards the blueberries. But I found them a bit earlier using the scanner. No, I didn't. I kind of wandered up this way, didn't I? Exploring. Oh. You know what? Let's build a bed.
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Do I sleep till morning? Yeah, I don't want to fight this at night, do I? Let's sleep. Got damaged a few times trying to figure out what was exploding. I wouldn't start a base here for... I hope you don't mean on these rocks, because I assume this entire area is going to get ripped up and changed. Maybe build a bit further in from the exterior. You did as well, Adam, right? Both of you, for the expansion. I'd be careful, though. I would be very surprised if this area wasn't completely torn out and replaced.
I promise.
Fucking stink bug. Okay, let's go over here. This is like one of them super duper clay deposits, look. I'll take it. Especially if I'm thinking of building the outer ledge on the base. Give us something to do while we're getting light. See what happens when that day comes, yeah. Hopefully it's not a problem. You can tell it's unfinished though, right? Well, obviously that side. That's got to be the pond. Because it says this is near the pond, right? So I assume this is... Yeah, because there's like a water fountain in it and stuff, look. Maybe the level of the water comes up to sort of here somewhere. It's a shame I really like living in the pond on the previous playthrough. See, I wanted to build a little... Is there dry grass around here? There is. Okay. I'm going to cook this meat before it goes off because it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. But I'm going to need some pebbles from somewhere. Quickly, 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 quickly. Get some pebbles. Can't go this way though, can I? Because that's Stinkbug Central. The water fleas. Yeah, I built on the pond in the first game and I loved it. There was no downsides for me. It was in the lily pad area where I assume tons of people built a base because it was fucking overpowered, it turned out. I had one raid in like 300 hours and it was mosquitoes that I killed in about 5 seconds. The water fleas were annoying, yeah. God, every start of every stream I would come out onto the like lily pad, kill some tadpoles, and just that'd do me for the rest of the stream food-wise. Oh, what was the koi fish called? Trudy. Named after his wife, right? I remember having Trudy Can't Fail as a stream title and thinking I was fucking proud of myself. And then a message to you, Trudy, and then Trudy Soho, and I just went through them all. None of them were funny, but... Down the... Oh god, I don't know about that existing Tiger King, unfortunately. I might have just learnt something I didn't want to. The hole under the blueberries. Right, once I've eaten this, we're off for the bee. Oh, I'm not paid to cook.
Some first-class barbecue right here.
You are asking for it, little man. I'm sorry about that. That was... Cook this as well. Right, well, let's cook it. Let's go fight this bee. Although there's oh shit, there's two there now. I don't fancy fighting two, but... Oh, right. It takes so much fucking damage on this difficult. I don't want to be the side of it. Ow! At least blocking heals me. Ow! Massive damage. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Shitty dial, I am on the edge of my... Fuck! That was close as well. I nearly took one down and now they've both survived. Do I even have any heals left?
Hell, don't you go running
Two,
off on
right.
me again.
I think I might have flapped with my heal button. Okay, they haven't regenerated any health yet though. This should be good. What? I'm gonna die again. Run!
You've gone soft these last 2 years. Prove me wrong.
Don't fucking... No, she's not attacking me now, is she? Okay, no.
What do you think you're doing? Do I need to hire a babysitter for you?
What do you mean a
I have
bit...
lot going on, okay? So I'm only gonna say this once. Do not mess with my army or the treasures they guard.
Treasures? What treasures? Blueberries? I think this might actually be the tutorial quest that's supposed to lead you to the blueberries. Yeah, there's nothing more intimidating than a stinger charging at you. Has she got them set up to defend the blueberries, I wonder? Because, yeah, I think I might have done a bit of a sequence break on this. I was building this up like they were going to be really dangerous, but I think coming here, unless there is something down here, maybe she's got some base or something. But they were right in the centre of the blueberry field, right? And I think the way that it's kind of put together...
More like poo berries.
Hey, it is poo day. Eric's got his outfit on especially. Martin, good afternoon. Thank you for the bits. I think... I think the way the game's supposed to work is you start to realise that you need to upgrade to get a lot of the items. You need to upgrade your Omni tool, right? And I think one of the Omni tool upgrades is it needs blueberries. So then that sets in the player's head, I need to find blueberries, I need to find blueberries. So you start doing the main quest, and the main quest takes you to something you have already identified as a very important resource. But then why, I wonder, maybe there's something else if I knock one down? My God, have a poo. You're not yourself when you're hungry, whatever that Snickers advert used to be. It's running through chat. Was there a chop? Yes, there was, Martin. Of course. Is there an objective, maybe? No. Okay, so if there's no objective, I assume we've maybe done everything there is, because it's just hacked the one at the picnic table left now. What time have I got left? I could go and do the picnic table one, if it's just a simple case of hacking and there is no boss. Press 1 to do maybe a little too much and overcommit. There! I need you. I thought it would be big boss fights, but if it's not, I can go and I can go hack the thing on the picnic table as well.
Woo! Let's go!
So maybe this was a much easier quest than I was thinking it was going to be, because getting up on top of the picnic table wasn't that much of a challenge either, was it? Alright, let's go home.
You gotta work on that cardio.
Let's grab some goods. Repair our gear. Get some food and stuff. I have had them, yeah. I was looking for bee parts to make the fuzzy armour for this area. And that seemed to be the place where the resource scanner was sending me the most, so I actually cleared most of it. But I wonder if I can, in the next 30 minutes, challenge myself to get to the top of the picnic table and hack that transmitter as well, and then we might get a bit of knowledge on what the next story beat is. Not at all, Trim, no, never. What the hell was that? That's just the lava, right? This is stink bug territory, so be careful. Ooh, shit. I also need to kill the cockroach queen and all the other 70 things on my to-do list that aren't story quest related, but for some reason I've got my... Get him, bear. Get him, bear. Don't stand for his shit. Yeah, that's right, bear. Run! Yeah, piss off, nobody likes you. That's an ant, not a bear.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
Right, we're home. Let's gather the stuff I need, and then we're going to do a speed run back up onto the picnic table. Let's put some goods away. Did I pick up anything I didn't already have? I don't think I did I? No. Eric, I've got some brains, imagine. I need some heals, don't I? But I kind of don't want to use any of the heals I have in here. I upgraded resource size, didn't I? That needs fixing in the next update, definitely. The lack of being able to sort stuff. You have to, like, double-click a whole bunch. You can't press that button. Then you have to hold Y. And it doesn't work as it advertises. You go in there. Everything else is fine. I've got 1 heal and 15 bandages. I've got a spare trinket that I'll put in here. I've got fresh bullshit that I'll put in here. Repair the gas mask. And then I need to repair my gear. Shit, I need a mosquito beak. But we're not going to be out for long, are we? So it's not like it's going to take a bunch of damage. Sort my inventory. Run over here real quick. Take a couple of bits of food out with me. Eat that.
Some first-class barbecue right here.
Then heals. What is the heals? Can I make green machine? Shit. I need slime on stops. I can't even make human food because I fucking ate all the... Liquid Rage are expensive to be throwing back like they're going out of fashion. Oh, and I don't want to spend ladybug parts on Lady in Red. We're going with no heals. I can't go with no heals, that would be foolish. Are we going with no... No. How... Yeah, but Lady in Red... Oh, these heal, don't they? Maybe we just chuck granola bars back for our heals. Yeah, let's do that. We're having 9 granola bars for heals. Good, then I need to equip this. Get this transmitter hacked, and then we've got the next story mission lined up. Whatever that is. Bear. Let's go on Bear, just up to the picnic table and no further. I hate this, it feels like fast travel. Why am I such a bitch when it comes to this stuff? I guess deep down I'm just not doing things I don't find fun in games, which is fair enough, but... Ah!
Lady in Red, is she dancing with you?
Krista Berg, man.
Cheek
1-1.
to cheek.
Sorry, 3-3-5. But, oh, fuck. Oh god, no, I've got... I'm hurrying too much. Is it really that different from using a map? Yeah, I think so, because there's a lot of just basic travel in WoW that you do, right? And I've never... yeah, it's less of a mental justification thing, and more of a... Oh, fuck me! And more of just a feel. I don't know, I don't like it, because... I really liked the zipline system in the first game, because that was like a pre-built, set-up infrastructure that you had to work hard to build. I should be dead. A pre-built infrastructure. Bear! Oh, they blew Bear up. It's like an infrastructure that you have to work hard to build, and you have to collect the resources. Bear, are you alright? Come on.
Sorry I got you into this mess.
Whereas I don't know about the buggy. It's less about travelling to an area, and it's more about just rushing past everything, and you can use it in caves, and you can use it everywhere. I don't know.
Later, critter.
And the zip lines weren't like fast travel? No. Well, I kind of explained that as you were laughing at me for it, right? I don't know, it just feels like... Yeah, Bear can die, Martin. I'd never made it back to you, and that's where you died previously. Yeah, the reason I don't like the Burning Crusade in WoW, for example, is because they give you a mount that can fly. So instead of like working your way through the dangerous area, you just fly up, move on the map to where your quest is, land, kill the stuff, fly up, move to the other way, land, kill some stuff, move up, fly... And it just completely ruined the open world aspect of the game. I think you can quality of life your way out of a lot of the soul of the game, right? We all know that. We've seen it happen a million times. But I'm worried that if there was a flying buggy, for example, it might do the same. Hello, we don't have to fight. There's something I like about being on the ground and not just... Because on the buggy in this game, you can just run past everything. Is it convenient? Yes. Is it cool to have a companion with you? Yes. Is just running past all of the danger and the trouble and the content in the game good? Respect the player's time, not their intelligence. Again, though, I know you was agreeing, but like, I think a player's time should be respected, not in giving them the ability to bypass your game, but make the game worth not bypassing, right? That's a way to respect a player's time more than... Yeah. It's like Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves didn't need fast travel. That's a fucking thumbnail, that. 1 second to have subbed. Sea of Thieves didn't need fast travel because the moment-to-moment gameplay was so good that putting it in damaged the game, and I think it might be the same for this. Yeah. Who is it? Augur, thank you for 74 months. Siri's pronunciation has been all over the place today, I'd be careful. Turn into a toff. Guess the mounts in WoW aren't as good for running past trouble. Yeah, not really. Because you can't just get on it and leave a fight, right? You can only use them out of combat. Yeah, I don't know.
Pronounce this, you bitch.
Augur, thank you for 74 months. You can just choose not to use that. That's always the answer, Chaz, right? That it is never once been true. And I'm worried for Grounded. Because this is a good example. I think to get up these things, you need the spider mount. So I would have to use it here. And you have to use the flying mounts in WoW to get to certain areas. You have to use the... Yeah. There's a flying mount. What's next? Solo dungeons? They'll probably put something in where that just teleports you straight to the dungeon so you don't have to travel. Augur, thank you for 74 months. Real men swim to get around in Sea of Thieves, yeah. No, they removed the sea. I think that was his point, Sothan, right? I mean, the ultimate irony in this game is it removes the grounded atmosphere a little bit. If they remove... it's all good as long as they don't remove zip lines for me, right? That would be the killer. If they remove zip lines, then we're fucked. Then people that don't really like the mounts are fucked. But the zip lines were one of the coolest parts of the first game. You played retail for a brief period, Augur. And that was just coming in. What's this guy doing? Mate, I thought there was an orb weaver up here back in the day. Last time I came up here. What time is it? Stop fucking about.
Nuzzle, nuzzle.
Striker, welcome back. Can somebody just check that just in case? You know what I mean? Fog said brief sand period. Oh, he said rude stuff.
You big Bumby bully.
No. Striker, how are we? I'm going to read it. Fuck it. I feel like we're getting flying mounts before. So zip lines aren't in the game. Shit. I didn't know that. I was trying really hard to work out whether they are or they aren't and unlocking stuff, hoping the next thing I unlocked was going to get me it, but I guess that's told me, right? Striker, welcome to the stream. I do like the addition of scorpions, but still, yeah, the wolf spiders. They're hairy now, aren't they? I've only seen one from a distance, but on this difficulty, I don't want to go anywhere near it. So the zip lines are in. That changes a lot of things, though, because now I know that, and I don't need. I was going to prioritise the disc in the north. Striker, I don't think you understand. I don't want, as all the chat rules and everything that you've seen and clicked through say, I'm playing completely blind, so I don't know what is in the game and what isn't. So everybody's telling me not to read that message. Like the last time you was here for the first playthrough, right?
Make a killing.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. But yeah, so people are letting me know, as you can see from Augur and Martin's big bits. Thank you, Augur, thank you, Martin, for the bits. Not to read it, so you're fine. Right, I don't actually have my frost gear, so if I'm going to get up here, I need to run through this cooler fast. Run! But yeah, that has just revealed to me that zip lines aren't in the game. That was going to be something I was looking to explore. Oh, that's worried me though. Okay, that was actually not too bad. I could have put the chill mutation on as well, couldn't I? What the hell? No, stop! Yeah, that little turd could have killed me. Okay, so I don't think there was a great deal of stuff up here, right? They're fucking around, don't worry. So I should be safe, unless I'm assuming that's the boss of this. I'm probably safe to hack this one as well. Oh, there's a molar up here too. I'm not... No. I fight an orc. I don't want to fight two of these at once, but these are one-shot machines. If I just behave myself. Don't let block go down, ever. So she's clearly guarding these. But I think this might just lead me to the location of the mixer that we've already found under the skateboard. I'm assuming that's the next story mission, but if I can disable the raids by doing that, I will. Fuck me, these are tanky. Cheeky. Oh, and Healy. They've corrupted our fair lady. Mind controlled. Yeah, it's the handiwork of the Edgelord. I'm disabling the Edgelord's infrastructure in the yard, but one wrong move and this thing's one-shotting me, and I don't want to aggro the one behind me. Ow! Fucking hell, that hurt. But, because of my spec and my gearing strategy, I have lifesteal on the sword, which heals me, and every block with this shield heals me too. So I might just cold block every attack. Don't risk perfect blocks, because she will just eat me through it. Oh, God. Sorry, man. Fuck. She was never fair. Come on, don't die. Wait, if I die, I'm respawning all of them. Alright, hit the weak points. Okay, is there a chance that me hacking this sends a boss after me?
Just looking, I promise.
Wearing the exoskeleton of her friends.
Bully.
Oh yeah, I am in full ladybug armour, I forgot to mention. Right, I want the molar, which is probably under there.
Here are my resources.
Orc soldiers by the pines. Oh, it's sending us over to the... Oh, I've realised... Oh!
Why don't you lady brag about it?
Wait. That gas station sign was visible from Tully's... Is that Tully's garden? Is that Tully's house? Yeah, there's the oak tree in the yard. That's got to be the house from the first... Don't confirm or deny if you know, of course, Jesus. But that was visible from the house. There's the oak tree in the yard, and the shed should be in this corner. Was the house blue in there? I can't remember. We need to get up higher, don't we? I need to maybe climb one of the trees in the future. What time is it? Ah, I've got 10 minutes though. Maybe we'll go and do that next. We'll go and whatever the soldiers are at the two pines. But I kind of want to get this molar, and it seems like it's under here, according to my scanner. Or not? Is that a rolled up dollar? Whereabouts, Timmy? Why does it say there's a molar right here, but there isn't? Some lint that I can't find just yet. Let's go back and look at one again, yeah. I think it might be the yard. Where's this molar? I don't understand where this molar is. It says I'm on it when I'm in the bottom here. And they are all just eggs that are maybe underneath. Can I get under this, like, fold? Possibly. Let's go this way and have a look. Something pretty big down there, but what? Oh, boy. See, this is where I could cheat like an idiot and use the photo mode to stretch the view out and look underneath, but I'm not going to. There must be a... Oh, I want them. So, bottom left, look, he's saying there's a milk molar around. That's what I'm responding to. Where? So how do I get underneath then, I wonder? There's raw science is pinging me towards as well. There is an underneath, isn't there? But what is being covered by the tablecloth? Guess I can get under this way, right? Is this like a little dungeon? That's cool if true. Alright, fuck it, let's go explore it. Yeah, there are oak trees, aren't there? I guess I should have known by the oak leaves lying down here.
Just looking.
Hello? I've not been in here before. Okay, I thought that was a wolf spider for half a second and like the bottom nearly fell out of me. Yeah, I think you're good, dear. Ow, you're good. Yep. Yep, okay, proven. Small orb weavers are harder to fight than big ones. I can confirm that I don't know anything, so I'm going to say it absolutely is. Thanks, Jazz. The big ones are slower, so their attack pattern's easier. Here he jumps, and bite. 2 orb weaver fangs from that as well. Right, what's under here? Let's farm this for as much shit as there is, and then we need to head back and start repairing stuff and preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow, then, let's go and get these soldiers, whatever the soldiers are. I assume it's more bees, but they're going to be protecting something specific. Something under the oak trees. We'll get whatever the next story mission is. Give me this.
Science. My science? I like it raw.
Yeah, we was joking about whether one of the houses was probably Tully's from the yard, but finding a gas station sign seems about as good a proof as any. There's blueberries under here too, why? Take your time. Alright, I'm not all day. I could break all these egg sacs. And get spider.
Not ready yet? I'm getting impatient.
Please don't attack me now, please. Shit, I should get back to base. I've not even started working on the raid bunker yet, Augur. Which I promised. Probably not, Martin. Well, I don't know. A soft maybe. Because we've got a shitload of WoW to play and not a great deal of time to play it, so we need to kind of focus as much as we can ahead of a deadline.
And make a killing.
What are you doing in your life? I know, right? Not committing to worms, not making a fucking raid bunker.
Man, I missed bug steak.
Oh, I don't want to stop today. This has been fun. And I've not died, which is impressive. Discounting all the deaths, of course. Well, I think we'll make it home. Let's put the trinket on. My new trinket, by the way. Check this out. Unlimited dandelion tuft. I'll avoid that ladybug. Let's just fuck off. Give Bear a shout. Make it home. Actually, there's no numbers on here, is there? No, but there was 3 numbers there. 187. There's going to be another number somewhere so I can crack the briefcase code. Except your massive header off the trash can. There is that, yeah. And the multiple deaths to bees. 3, I think, Cheeky, have died today. Schmitz, good morning. What we all do with our life, even Jesus, may he JCBP, yeah. Right, let's get home. And then tomorrow, I think we'll go and do this. But the roof on the house is finished. I tell you what we're going to do tomorrow. Let's... I don't need to finish the building anymore, but I do need to do the raid bunker. Soldiers at the 2 trees. And then, after we've finished the raid bunker, go up to the... what was the name of the original lab? And peep over the fence. Roleplay facing west. Demon Bunny, welcome to the stream. Been away for a while. I don't know what that is. I'm playing blind, you see. But apparently there's a big update out tomorrow, but I have no idea what's in it or anything because I'm still on my first playthrough. So alas, I'm not the one. I've not got the information you're probably seeking. Can somebody answer, yes or no? Is the update... Actually, yeah. Yeah, there's probably somebody out there that knows a bit more than I do that you can ask. I love how we come up with that as an opposite when it's in fact what you should do depending on where you are. Oh yeah. It's how European-centric, you know? You need to update the chat rules, maybe. Possibly. The official Discord is the best place for the info. Gotcha. Eurocentric, yeah. What did Chella say the other day, actually? That's going to sound like Chella said something offensive, but no. Probably not worth talking about right now. It's spoilers if you answer here. Gotcha. Chaz, not every game does. We've been through this. Okay, Bear. I'm going to call on you one last time into this stream. Tomorrow, then, we're going to go and finish off this mission. We're going to build the raid bunker.
Come on over here.
I need to sleep when I get home. Just right. We're going to build the raid bunker and... Bear? Has he got stuck in the... Are you trapped in the... If I get on you, am I trapped in the...
Woohoo! Take a breath, big guy.
That could have gone badly. Alright. Let's get home. And then that's going to do it for today's stream. I think the term spoilers is partly an issue. It's partly the issue is a lot of people consider stuff that is in the patch notes or an exemption. Maybe you need to put something specific about content update. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. But people don't fucking read it anyway. But at least once it's in there, and if somebody comes in and, yeah, I can say, no way am I getting attacked now. Bear's gonna die. Bear's gonna die. Bear, I'm coming. Bear, survive. They weren't so thin. No, I think even on
So
war
you do
mode,
remember how to do this a little.
on war mode especially, the turrets need nerfing. They are so fucking unnecessarily powerful. They just invalidate the orc raids, even on stupid difficulties. I think they might need tuning down. Oh, bear. You know what, bear? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
That edgelord twat.
True. Alright, let's put bear away. Let's have a drink. And then that.
That hit the spot.
That's going to be it for today. Do it per game, maybe, yeah. Alright, tomorrow we're going to have to repair the base. But that is it. And I think that was a successful stream today. We've double hacked both of the areas that we were looking to do it on. We've done the garbage can. And then we went over to the picnic table and hacked that as well. I now need to just look for some soldiers over by the oak trees and we're done. I also managed to put the roof on the house, which was good. And we've got this tiny little sort of startings of a bedroom set up. Not bad. Oh, Bear, he gets so disrespected. Well, unfortunately, he's a mount in a game where I don't like mounts. Right, lovely. Tomorrow then, I'll see you all there for that. Why can't I save? Why is it not letting me save? The raids are now you can't handle, especially the early ones, effectively without them. I'm sure they'll rebalance eventually. Yeah, I'm hoping so. But it definitely needs tuning down from that point, because that's kind of ridiculous. Can I not... I can't save. The game thinks I'm in combat. Hang on, we'll do marbles in a second. But I'm not leaving without saving just to get marble. What is attacking me? Something wants to fight.
Lighten up.
What?
Ain't so bad.
Who are you? What are you? Is it you? What am I supposed to be in combat with? I don't think it's the mission. And I can't sleep because I'm under attack. Does it think I'm still in the orc raid? If I load how far back's the last save? It's on the way home. Getting another fight and combat will drop after that. If you're here for marbles, I'm going to do it as soon as I can. I apologise if you're just here for that, but the game thinks I'm still in combat for some reason. I just heard a lava. There's a lava stuck somewhere. Is it you? It might be you. Are you keeping me in combat? There we go. Okay, it was a lava that was stuck under the map. Right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for joining. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the host, the raids, and everything. But we're off to go and play marbles, pick a winner. We're off to get out of here. Lovely. I think this is a good place to end after today's stream.
I promise.
You know what? Screw marbles. Have another hour of grounded too. I wish we could, Eric. I wish we could. But for now, thank you all. I love you all. And I'll see you all tomorrow for more. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week. Actually, we're going to be taking a short break from Grounded 2 late in October. And then returning to it because we've got to do the Halloween playthrough. Fuck lava, the little bitches. True. But for now, I love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow. But let's go pick a winner, shall we? Stick around if you fancy joining for a single run of marbles, but you've got to be in the Discord to take part. Yeah, I'm kind of up for the Halloween playthrough as well, so... After playing through the entire Resident Evil franchise, as a brand new player, we are up to Resident Evil 7. And apparently it's a good one. It's a first-person survival game. People talk highly of 7. 7 Augur, yeah. And the beginning of 7 Days to Die, lest we forget, in October. I'm up for it. It's lava wet. Right. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you will know that when you join, either by clicking the button down below or by typing !Discord, you are randomly assigned into one of 2 colours. You either get a green name or an orange name. The greens and the oranges have gone to war, and they take part in a single run of marbles at the end of every stream. The winner of which will get the golden name in Discord and a point for their team's total. The greens are currently on 182 and the oranges are on 137 wins or points this year. Currently top of the league is Mina on 12, I think? And the person with the most marble wins at the end of the year gets... I can't even fucking show it because it's not here. I've moved it away. If you would like to take part in today's marbles, you must be in the Discord. You must know which team you fight for. You must type the password. That will get you a marble. The password for today is... bin. Go. Yeah, we're playing 7 days. I'm up for it as well. Apparently 7 days is a different beast to the last time we played it. We've got Sothan for the greens, Martin for the greens, Cheeky for the oranges, Taxlack good afternoon for the oranges, Schmitz for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Monrad, good morning, for the oranges, Alkarion for the oranges, Lundios, welcome to the stream, for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, Augur for the greens, Trim for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Dougie for the greens, Adam for the greens, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, 6-4, good afternoon, for the greens, Eric
Twat
for the greens, Bear for the greens, Gwynblade for the greens, Azar for the greens, and Polar for the greens. Oh, the oranges were showing up last week. Got lesser numbers. 22 marbles into the race. First person to pick up this one. Oranges, you're going to have to carry your weight. We've got Sothan, Martin, Cheeky, Tagslack, Schmitz, Chaz, Mindray, Alkarion. Oh, hang on, ads are about to start. Lundios, Easy Green, Augur, Trim, Satan, Dougie, Adam, Shaggy Dan, 6-4, Eric, Bear, Gwynblade, Azar, and Polar. 7 oranges. 15 greens. The greens have more than double. With the current scores sat with the oranges 45 points behind, can the greens do it today? Martin says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 presses gets us to the level Shattered Dreams. 22 marbles enter. Best of luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Come on, oranges. Can 7 beat 15? Eric Singer's in.
Noises.
3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Good luck, everybody. Person of the century of the day to the winner. What does this do to the top of the table? Actually, I shouldn't be looking at that right now, should I? Right. No writing in Discord, it'll just distract me. Satan for the oranges, though. Goes down the middle path as well. I don't know if the middle path is historically faster than the others, but I'm up for it. Sothan's right behind. 6-4's going wide. Mind right on this right-hand side in the lead for the oranges. Sothan fallen behind. Satan straight into the bobbly bits. This doesn't feel like the straightest path, boys and girls, I'll be honest. Mind right on this side doing well, though. Trim, Gwynblade and 6-4, an entirely green team on that left side. Can Mindright maybe try and get some kind of skip or stunt going here? It's hard to say. It feels like 6-4 might be about to take this. Schmitz enters the middle path. I think 6-4 might get shot through this spinner. Schmitz and Alkarion on the middle path. Schmitz has a good run through the spinner. Does 6-4 get shot through it? Oh, he's got slapped back. Schmitz now takes the lead. Trim's right on him though. Schmitz, you need to have a good run through these bobbly bits. Because Trim's going to drop right in front of him. Fuck! Trim for the greens, off in the lead. Schmitz is the only orange that can do any damage. Trim needs to be held back, otherwise we're all going to suffer. Trim makes the jump. Can he have a good strong run through the dingle danglers? Because Schmitz is right on him if he doesn't. 31, so then. Trim's going wide. Come on, Schmitz, get round him. This could be Trim, but there's a lot of trouble at the end. Can Trim survive the ending? He's been caught. He's been caught again. Schmitz has got round him. Chaz is here for the greens. Chaz has been shot backwards. Can Schmitz land it? Schmitz has been fucked. Trim's fucked. The jump pad's on the side. Mind right or tags like one of you. Mind right for the oranges. One of the 7 beats the 15. And despite some incredibly fucking unlucky last minute chops, Trim, Chaz and Schmitz were rejected. So Mindrake could take the crown. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Lovely. Alright. 44 point gap now. Lovely.
Rigged. They robbed Trimdenho.
Trimdenho. I'd watch out, Siri can't pronounce stuff today. Let's be honest, the stage beat the greens this time, but it didn't beat the oranges, and that's what counts. Mindrake, congratulations. Let's have a look at the crown on your head in Discord. Who won last week? I shouldn't do this. But if I don't do it now, I forget. Mindrake! That means Mindrake's won back-to-back.
Shut up and eat a burger.
Mindrake, by the way, won on Friday. Mindrake won on Friday, then got Woods. Fully golden Woods. Now he gets to keep his golden Woods because he's won marbles back-to-back. Yeah, Mindrake. Eric nailed it. And Bear does a little hop to the finish. I did see that, actually. 6-4, Eric, Trim, Schmitz. Oh, God, Martin.
Burger.
You're going to have to work on this one, Martin. This takes some skill and some finesse. I barely made it online, woke up and my internet was down. This guy. Shit. Hopefully that gets fixed, Mindrake. But you've got a golden name to celebrate with now. Yeah.
You need to say it like burger.
Auger. Chopped. No, it was discovered by somebody telling Siddles.
Burger.
It was Trim, I think, or Auger telling Siddles to shut up and eat a burger because he was having his Wednesday burger.
Go smell a burger.
I don't like this place. Right, I'm getting out of here. 3, 2, 1. I can remember exactly where I was in Outer Wilds when we discovered it as well. I don't know what that was. Thank you all for joining. I love you all very much. I'll see you all next week. Not next week, tomorrow.
Go smell a burger.
I love you all very much. I appreciate everybody's bits. I love your subs, the hosts, the raids and everything, as always. But most importantly, thank you all for joining and sitting around with me this afternoon. You're all very lovely. Nobody from the Doomhaus is live right now, so keep an eye out for those that will come up later. However, Mindrake, congratulations. Oranges, good work. Greens, commiserations. But Eric, can you set us up a final word as I thank you all again for coming? See you all tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday for Pacific Drive, but tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday for Grounded. Maybe some worms tonight. Probably not. Let's say probably not. But for now, Martin, Mindrake, Auger, Easy Green, Eric, Satan, Azar, Schmitz, and everybody else that's been here today. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. But the final word from Eric is... Iconic Leeds burger. Sheep. Good place to sell me now.